Hey everybody, it's me Tim, welcome back to the channel, and I hope it's actually not that glitchy. And today's gonna be chapter 2 and 3 of my book. Last time I did chapter 1 and the intro. Um, so yeah, let's get started. Chapter 2, 7 months later. I was sitting, I don't know why there's, never mind. I was sitting at the dining room table eating a pancake. I jammed my fork through it and began cutting it into smaller pieces with a knife. Suddenly, I heard loud footsteps and intense language coming up from the distance. Luna appeared into my view, and she began stomping down the steps, wearing pink sweatpants with bright red hearts across them, and a purple shirt with a pink heart print in the middle. That's a bunch of bull! Oh, Luna, what's the matter now? I asked while rolling my eyes and cutting diagonally. My stupid magazines that I ordered 2 weeks ago won't be here until next month. God damn it. I took a small forkful and said, well, why don't you just cancel your order and go buy the magazines at a store or something? Luna threw her phone at the floor and it bounced off of the blue rug underneath the table before settling still. There's no fucking refunds! Sitting at the end of the table was Luna's mom. She pointed her fork of scrambled eggs at her. You pick up that phone now, sit down, and eat. Luna snatched her phone from underneath the table and launched into the chair next to mine. Fuck it, I'll let it sit there all night. It's my phone that I work to pay for, so I'll do with it what I damn please. Who pays all the bills? Who buys dinner? Who gives you rides? Miss Lee, Luna's mom said back. She gave her mother a look to kill before grabbing a handful of scrambled eggs from the plate at the center of the table with her bare hands, crushing them and shoving the contents in her mouth. Thanks for getting Thanks for getting me new clothes, Mom, said Luna's sister Alice, who was sitting at the other end. You're welcome, honey. You could wear them when you start school in a couple months. I watched Luna look at her sister with angry eyes. How's this doing? Freezes. Thanks, Miss Lee, for buying me more paint and canvases, I said, just so I could piss Luna off. You're very welcome. You work hard, so you deserve it. How come you buy them whenever they ask for, but you can't even spare $50 for my damn magazines? Screamed Luna. Because they don't mouth off at me 24/7 like you do. And don't think I forgot about the day when are you serious? When you filled my car up with fake human guts, Luna smiled. At least they smelled pretty real. What if I put a wet rag on your head? Asked Alice to her sister. And what would that do? It will help with your little mental outburst this morning. I could even spread some essential oils across the washcloth and Luna got up and stopped upstairs. You get back over here and finish your food, Luna, yelled Miss Lee. When she finally looked away, Alice and I high-fived. Even though Luna saved us, she acted like an asshole, and it always gave Alice and I a good laugh when we could get on her nerves. I'm sorry if I'm going too fast. I have a tendency of doing that, but the words are on the screen, in case you're unsure. Temper tantrum. I continued sweet. Why do I even drink this crap? I don't get it. Sorry. I continued sweeping up dirt and crumbs from the concrete ground and created one big pile. People were sitting at wooden picnic tables behind me, eating and talking. This continues on the theme of the intro. It was so weird, the way each person's response would come out so knowledgeable and on theme with only a couple seconds of thinking. It would take my brain hours to get there. Why? What's wrong with me? There was a strong barrier made up of stiff, white putty on both sides of me. It prevented my consciousness from connecting to its whole thought process, which then would give me control to get out of my box that bounces me back whenever I hit a wall. I could reach my fingers in and move the putty a little, but my fingers could never quite seem to reach out far enough. Why? The feeling of not having control if anyone tried talking to me was a shovel throwing dirt over my body. My chest felt so tight, my adrenaline rose, and fear made me want to pass out. This feeling doesn't even make any sense. Why are you so worried and afraid? Look at every other person, they're smiling and laughing. Why are you like this? As much as I tried, I couldn't make sense of this reality. The code coming back to my brain from what I observed and sensed was broken, and the correct code everyone else had was what I was lacking. Oh, what I would do to have it. I would break every bone in my body, then stab myself in the stomach to feel the stability and connection to reality everyone else felt. In this vessel, it was only me, and it was so overly painful. You have to fart right now? Every once in a while, dumb kids would trample through my pile and spread it out, which created more work. It really pissed me off, but I kept my mouth shut. Getting fired would have felt great, but if Missy were to find out, she would make me start looking for another job that day. She's so strong and stabilized mentally, and even though she could be a pain in the ass from time to time, I would choose to live with her instead of living with Mary again any day. There was a line of people standing in front of me, waiting for service at the counter. Luna was behind the register. Welcome to the public pool, what do you want? The guy looked a little lost and confused while pushing the bridge of his black glasses against his face. Can I have a pool pass, please? What wristband do you want? The half hour, the 2 hour, or the 5 hour? His brow furrowed, looking progressively more puzzled. Well, what's the difference between them all? Use some common sense, idiot, Luna snapped loudly. A silence fell over the people waiting in line and sitting at the picnic tables as eyes grew focused on her. What are I talking about? Luna rolled her eyes and slammed her fists on the counter. Let me put this in simple words because I see I have crap to make it very easy for you to comprehend. Do you want some reasonably priced bullshit or some overpriced bullshit? Your choice. She made over-exaggerated and sarcastic hand gestures as she spoke. A mother covered her newborn baby's ears while glaring at Luna. Two teenage girls were staring closely while sipping Slurpees, clearly finding everything about it amusing. Excuse me? The customer remarked. Our manager walked around the corner and began jogging toward the scene, with his work uniform covered in grease and stains blowing through the air as he ran. Excuse your face, because I can't stand looking at it. Our boss walked behind the counter and took Luna's spot. I apologize for that, sir. Some newer employees may need to take some customer service classes. Luna's eyebrows crossed and her mouth opened wide, which gave her a "this is unbelievable" expression. I'll just go work for that bitch in the record store and see if she'll have me, she said while stomping out from the counter and entering the break room. I could hear a loud sound and feel a heavy vibration of each footstep she took. Some people staring looked appalled and shocked, while others tried holding in laughter. I dropped my broom and sped walked into the break room after her. Luna's arms were crossed with her back turned to me. She was making short, fast sounds that I couldn't put together, but it was obvious she was still having a temper tantrum. I'm sorry. The security camera at the corner of the room turned and faced me, with a red blinking light on. I walked next to her and said, Luna, what's your problem? That was unfucking believable. I can't stand this fucking place. She swung the cabinet above her open and hit me right in the head. A surge of pain and impact swept through me. I held my forehead and backed up. Hold on, I'm trying to get something out of here, she barked. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. The next part is going to be the last one. Chapter 4, Still My Mother, and Chapter 5 I'm going to read. It's going to be a good cliffhanger. Um, it's probably going to be in my bedroom though, because my computer has a low battery, so I'm going to have it on the charger while filming that. So yeah, thank you. Have a good one. See you next time. Bye.